First impressions count. Most interviewers have made a first impression on you before you've even had the chance to speak, based on your CV. Good eye contact, positive body language, active listening, engaging questions all show that you're interested and are a big tick for your interviewer. Be authentic, don't force it, but try and bring some energy. Be mindful of your tone. That gives people a really good understanding of your level of interest and how to gauge you as a person. It's not just about what you wear, but it's how you present yourself. Positive eye contact, smiles, engagement, and active listening are all really important part of the interview. Have you ever been asked a question like, tell me about a time you failed? What's your biggest weakness? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Interviewers aren't trying to catch you out. They're trying to learn a little bit more about you through your ability to problem solve, what your resilience levels are like, and also how self-aware you are. These types of questions don't always need to be spun in a positive light. It's better to be your true, authentic self, but to also show them the capabilities that they're looking for in that answer. Top tip, use examples of where you can demonstrate learning experiences or adaptability. Have a think about challenges that you have learned from, you've grown from, and that you can example that in your answer. Structure your answers so they're concise, clear, and reflect the STAR model. Interviewers pay attention to, in my opinion, a couple of things when they're interviewing you. Firstly, how you communicate. Clear, concise, and engaging communication styles are what they're looking for. Not the loudest person in the room isn't what they're looking for, or the best salesperson, but it's ultimately how you can communicate and engage with a wider team. Secondly, your curiosity. Do you ask questions that show you're interested in the business? Thirdly, energy and engagement. Do you seem motivated and well suited to the role, the team, and the organisation? And lastly, your adaptability. How will you tackle any skill shortages that you have for this new role and how you can articulate that? Top tip, prepare anecdotes that allow you to demonstrate some of these capabilities through your interview. Walk through your experience, role play your interview scenario so that you're best prepared for having a conversation with your interviewer. Small things do matter. How you respond to stress, how prepared you are, and how much research you've done gives your interviewer a lot of tips about how you perform in this role.
Interviewers are trying to assess if you fit into the team, the role, and also the wider organisation, but you're doing the same too during your interview. They're not looking for a carbon copy of themselves. What they do want is personality types and skill sets that complement the team and also help strengthen the team. Listen to what your interviewer is saying around values, ways of working, and collaboration. This will tell you a lot about how you can potentially fit into the team and will give you an understanding around what the culture will really be like. Example question to ask, what kind of person thrives in this team? That'll give you insight into what the interviewer is looking for, but it should also give you an understanding of how you potentially align with the business. Be mindful about what you hear and what you feel too. It's a two-way conversation. It's not just about you being right for them, it's about them being right for you. Not all signals in an interview are verbal. Interviewers communicate in a lot of different ways: body language, tone, and pacing. In my opinion, they will notice if you are actively listening, showing engagement and enthusiasm, and also your body language. How are you responding to what they're telling you and what they're saying? It really is a two-way conversation. Pick up on their signals and respond naturally. Be authentic like yourself. Interviews are really about how you communicate and how you think versus what's on your CV. I've done hundreds, maybe even into thousands of interviews, and 9 times out of 10, interview feedback is always based on how someone has performed in an interview versus their experience. This really is your opportunity to shine.